Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 4 de A Convergência Blackwell. Pela proteção da tia Lauren, Rosa escapou da morte pelas mãos da Condessa. A senhora medieval, que era a guia da Condessa, tenta recompor o vínculo para dar descanso à Condessa, mas precisa da intervenção de Rosa e a leva, ou melhor, leva o seu espírito, para uma estação intermediária no infinito, uma espécie de posto grau ou frango frito da eternidade.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Mas por que restaurante?
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
Romper a conexão?
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
De novo, como se rompeu a conexão.
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living, someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
Ah, por isso que quem o Charlie Meltzer inclui na lista de e-mail a Condessa mata. Mas ainda não explica como fantasma põe as mãos no pescoço de ser vivo e esgana.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
Quem era a Condessa?
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need, but it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
Então vamos deixar.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Entramos agora?
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem, I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
That's Joe Gould. I recognize him from the portrait in the Minetta. He's on the elderly side, but his eyes look sharp and alert. I'm a long way from home. Looks like the door to the kitchen. Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
O retrato na Bar Minetta.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
Por que você está aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Seu trabalho?
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. With a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
Revolucionar tudo?
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We're all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
A Condessa.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we were all linked.
E os assassinatos?
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Qual o nome da Condessa?
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Ah, o diácono. Diácono?
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon.
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
A tia dela conhecia, ela conhece por informação do Joey só. E o Mitchell?
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
Quer mesmo cigarro?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
E a história oral da humanidade?
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Quero ver os ensaios.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Ensaio sobre a loucura, por Joseph Fernand Gould.
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important.
A loucura é tema de especial interesse para mim, apesar da minha teoria de que aqueles com grande força de vontade e senso de humor nunca o juízo, tenho informação quase de primeira mão sobre ela. Às vezes em que o desespero se apodera de mim, necessitei cada gota de autocrítica que possuía para evitar começar a gritar e a mover as mãos tão selvagemente que houvesse acabado na chefatura de polícia. Bem podia imaginar acabar encerrado como um maníaco. Todo o tempo é verdadeiro. Eu não sentia conforme com esses impulsos. Me fiz sentir que talvez houvesse uma base de verdade na antiga ideia de que a loucura teria sua origem em forças alheias à alma, como um feitiço. A ciência afirmou isto em alguma ocasião. Pode ser que eu o faça também. Me parece que alguns que estão sob observação ou presos já estão nesse lamentável estado. Pode ser que sejam julgados fanáticos porque as palhaçadas que se exteriorizam com os que a mente pode que esteja em, daí está embaixo de cerrar, e considere absurdos. A parte triste disso é a linha que, e daí não dá mais para ler.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
Tia Lauren o conheceu.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
Por que está aqui?
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
Isso explicaria alguma coisa. Eles estão aí nesse ponto intermédio, nesse posto grau, e ainda não são fantasmas completos, e nem seres humanos vivos totalmente completos. Então, em estágio intermediário, a condessa poderia ainda matar alguém. Talvez seja isso. A condessa.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently, but somehow he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
Seu trabalho.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
Seu escrito.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Charles Meltzer.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Os assassinatos.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop, Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
Romper o vínculo.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Joe Gould.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
História oral.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Cigarro. Me dá cigarro para eu entregar para ele.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Mas você pode falar com Gould.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Locked.
Tudo trancado. E ela não tem um cigarro aqui para dar para ele. E ela nem vai mais para lá.
It's the front door of the diner. It leads out into whatever that place is.
A senhora tem um cigarro, dona Madeleine?
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Os fantasmas lá dentro.
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould. Both of them were unwilling spirit guides for the Countess. The echoes of them remained here after they died.
Convidá-la para dentro.
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
Posso voltar com Joy?
Can you take me back?
Most certainly, but you must finish what you came here to do first.
Figures. Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Cigarro.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
These papers are held together by a paperclip. I don't think he'll miss this.
Ah, abri a porta da cozinha com o
Here you
clipe.
go.
Always glad to share.
Easy. What's that noise?
Tem alguém aqui falando? Outro fantasma? Forno central, forno esquerdo, direito.
That oven is closed. That oven is closed. There's nothing in here. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes, she comes.
Quem é você?
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Você é a condessa?
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of my names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
Tenho que tirá-la daí.
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
Pegar a luz.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
O forno.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Gold está no outro ambiente.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
E o forno?
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
It looks like a pack of cigarettes. Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
O seu cigarro?
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
It's burning, but it's not getting any shorter. If I was a smoker, I'd be in heaven. Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
That sounds ominous.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get gone. You got a job to finish.
É verdade que tudo no mundo tem uma ligação. E o frango frito está se desfazendo no espaço.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey! It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. but just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa, little dizzy.
Careful, kid, you've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Nós vamos salvar o Charles Meltzer? Quer dizer, vamos libertar a Condessa. Aqui embaixo, Fundação Meltzer.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Eu não sabia.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
I think I found something of yours.
What? What is that?
It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Gravata do Joe.
Holding Joey's tie is like holding air. It barely feels like anything at all.
Acertar o braço da Condessa. Ah, tem que ser quando ela põe o braço pra trás. Agora.
Gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt.
Muda pro Joe.
Get away from her! No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up!
This place, the light, I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken, but here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over. No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So
think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Escrito por David Gilbert. Desenho Shane Stevens. Retratos das personagens Ian Chaplefler. Fundos Luminous Arts Karen Petrasco. Música Thomas Regin. Saxofone Chris Steve Dowling. Rebecca Whittaker, Rosa Blackwell. Abe Goldfarb, Joey Malone. Brian Silliman, Alan Writing. Shelley Chenoy, Josie Park. Ronica Reddick, Monique Stallman. Noni Craig, Nashanti Sharma. Dave Gilbert como o barman do Mineta. Noni Craig como Madeleine. Ronica Reddick de novo como a Condessa. Marcus Wins, Marty Goldwater. Dave Gilbert de novo como Charlie Meltzer. Marcus Wins, Paul Metzer. Francisco Gonzalez, Frank Lyons. Marcus Wins de novo, Joey Gould. Dave Gilbert de novo, Joseph Mitchell. Desenho da interface A.L. Jammer. Arte adicional Jenna Leder. Motor criado por Chris Jones, Tex Murphy. Desenhos Matthew Gardner. Módulos Andrew McCarmack, Shane Stevens. Provadores beta, toda essa turma. Agradecimentos especiais a todos os fãs. E não agradeceu ao café de café dessa vez? Referências: Farol Roosevelt Island, Taverna Mineta, retrato do Joe Gould no Mineta. Tudo está lá de verdade. Já temos que fazer uma excursão agora para Nova York para ver esses pontos turísticos. Ponte Gótica no Central Park. O Joseph Mitchell em 1989. Fotografia cortesia do New Yorker. Joe Gould em 1955. Fonte desconhecida. Joe Gould e o jovem Joseph Mitchell na Taverna Mineta. Legal, ninguém me disse que esse jogo era baseado em fatos reais. Então é isso, hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, o acompanhamento da jogatina de mais um game completo aqui no canal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado de acompanhar tanto quanto eu gostei de rejogar. Desejo boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.